Hello everybody and welcome to my next playthrough. This is Final Fantasy IX. It's one of my favourite RPGs ever. It's not my favourite Final Fantasy game, but it's one of my favourite. This was released in 2000, I believe, and it's the last game that Hironobu Sakaguchi worked on for Final Fantasy, at least. He worked on other games after that, obviously. Like the last one he did as like executive producer. I recall like when it first released, I don't think people liked it that much. I might be mistaken on that. But I loved it the first time I played it. I might be confusing it with 8, with people not liking it at first. But yeah, this won't be a 100% playthrough. But I am going to show off as much as I can, pretty much. Yeah. It is dark. Guess nobody's here yet. Yeah, here we have our main character. He's Zidane and he's awesome. I really like him a lot. It's probably my favourite protagonist of the entire series. Yeah, he's a weird like monkey guy. I don't know. It's me, Zidane. Hey Zidane, you sure are late. Sorry, so where's the boss? Ain't here yet. And here we've got our tutorial fight. This game is obviously already starts off very like comedic compared to other Final Fantasy games, I guess. Now, yeah, I'm playing this not on original hardware, but I'm emulating it because the PC port is just not that good. Yeah, oh yeah, I should probably mention now that since the protagonist is a thief, there's a huge like gameplay mechanic of like stealing things from bosses to get unique items. So I just got very lucky on this first fight, but in other bosses it will take a while and I might just be stalling, attacking the boss just to steal something. hasn't happened to me yet. It probably will later. Some people will criticise that part of the game, but I don't really mind. It is optional after all. You don't really have to do it. I just feel like doing it. Yeah, this game has a lot of charm. It also is, I feel like it has like the best soundtrack of the Final Fantasy series also. Hey fools. You're looking a lot better. Wahahaha. I can't laugh still, I'm sorry. Alright, let's start the meeting already. Here's the plan. Tantalus, the infamous band of daring thieves, that's us, is heading to the Kingdom of Alexandria. Our mission? To kidnap the heir to the throne, Princess Garnet. We'll take it from here. Listen up. Our ship is about to dock at Alexandria. When it does, we're gonna put on our costumes. Inform, I want to be your canary, most popular player in Alexandria. Break your leg, Marcus, because you're playing the lead. Leave the acting to me. Of course, the real kidnappers will be Blank and Bane. I'll distract the audience from the backstage. These buggers. Oh man, just like, yeah. Sometimes I won't be able to read all the text. Oh yeah, this is an interesting thing. Apparently, yeah, if you if you say this option like over 60 times, I don't remember how many, it will just like force you to keep going in like a weird way. But yeah, that basically these people are trying to kidnap the princess. We don't know why yet, but we will. This Vivi. He's the best. In a way, this game sort of feels like a celebration of the entire series. It's going back to its roots, and also it's a lot of references to previous entries. It's really good. I really like that sort of. Yeah. I was trying to play this game on the PC port with a few mods to fix some of the issues that the port has, but it just didn't work. The audio especially had a lot of problems, so I decided to just go for the original experience, which is, I guess, it's not really original because it's an emulation. Fine. Anyway, here is, I'm not doing that voice, that uwu voice. Yeah, but here is the one of the main characters of the game, Vivi. He's awesome, as I said. Basically, he just, he's trying to see the play that Tantalus is pushing on. He's sort of like unlucky. He's a black mage, obviously. Yeah. This game does a lot of interesting stuff with black mages, and I'm excited to get to it again. Yeah, we'll be doing some exploring. The game is quite difficult at the beginning, but I'd say it gets easier as it goes. Basically, Disc 1 has this huge leap in like difficulty after a certain point, and I actually grind for a bit at that point. Yeah, but after that, I say the game's pretty easy. There's like 1 or 2 bosses that are kind of cheap, but I do like, yeah, I do like this. challenging difficulty at points. Even though I said it was easy, I keep losing track of what I want to say. Just examining words. But yeah, it's what I meant to say was that it's not quite a difficult game. It can still be challenging, and I like that. There's actually a lot to do in this like little mini area, and you don't get to do it until like way later as well again. So you like, this is like your first chance to do it for like 10-20 hours, maybe 30 hours, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a... Yep, 4VV. This is something that's being introduced, like, kind of in this game. It's sort of like a successor to a minigame in Final Fantasy VIII. Called Triple Triad, but in this game it's called Tetraforce, I think. And it's not as good, but I do it a couple times, and I do try to win some of them. And it's just kind of not as good as Triple Triad. Yeah. Luckily, I'd say it's less important than Triple Triad, so it doesn't really matter that it's not as good. Some lore from this guy. So yeah, Vivi's kind of out of luck here. He doesn't have a ticket to go see the show he wants. So he'll have to just like deal with it, I guess. There's also this minigame, which I have never gotten like the complete like prize for. If I can get it 10 times and then I give up here. I'll give it a few more goes after that. It's super tense. You get a bunch of rewards at different like milestones, but I don't think it's really worth it. If you're going to try and 100% the game, it's probably going to be the most difficult thing, honestly, aside from getting Excalibur 2, which requires beating the game in like 12 hours. Sorry. It's just like me, I'm so like introverted. I explored this place looking for a secret that isn't here for a bit, because I was mistaking it for another area. Fine. This place is empty now. And those cards I don't think I get. I think I missed out on those. I think you meant to like progress before you show your cards to Ticketmaster. Yeah, here's more shops. You can't really buy much right now. In fact, I don't think you can buy anything aside from potions and stuff like that. Yeah, this is a synthesis shop, which is... We'll get to see more synthesis shops later. Pretty much you merge items to get other items. Yeah, and I tried this a few more times and I failed. You have to have like the best timing ever, especially when it speeds up. You can't just button mash. Lost it. Hey, you made me miss, you little klutz. So mean. Movie does nothing wrong. Oof, that should do it. Well, it's been a long day. Hey you, Shrimp, you're the one with the phone ticket, ain't you? Are you Alleyway Jack? Do I look like that loser? I'll let you see the show if you become my slave. Right? Awesome. After your first assignment, go over there and check if someone's coming. All clear? Yeah, it's clear. Awesome. Engage according to mission something. Sorry, I need to be faster at reading. And here's Alleyway Jack. He'll actually steal money from you if you don't talk to him and just let him bump into you. So you gotta be very careful with him. He's gonna teach you about card games that you can't play right now. Yeah, I don't have 5 cards, so. He just talks about the card game. I'm not gonna dub over this. But yeah, it's kind of a boring version of Triple Triad. I think I show off everything in this tutorial, for sure. Just explaining everything. It's best to show off all of this, just in case someone's using this as like a semi-walkthrough or something. I do plan on uploading the uncommentated version of these parts on their own as well. So. I actually got a few perfect games for playing this. Yeah, it pretty much just gives you all the cards, which is great. I can't play the game now, which is unfortunate. I do believe you can if you get some extra cards, but unfortunately you can't, so that's a shame. Yeah, now we can continue with the story. Yeah, this is sort of like a return to form for Final Fantasy. The previous 2 games, or 3 games rather, were like sort of sci-fi-ish, you know, especially 7 and 8. 6 was sort of like steampunk. Yeah, this one's like just pure fantasy. I guess this is steampunk kind of as well, because they like fog engines and whatever. But that's like lore for later, I'm not sure. Yeah, we're continuing on. I'm just checking everything. I just really like checking to make sure I get everything as much as possible, really. That's like the best way to play these sorts of RPGs. Because like really, Final Fantasy IX is a very cozy game, I'd say. At least to me. Yeah, so it's a very good game. It's like sort of. I don't know if you've ever watched Gundam, but it's sort of like Turn A Gundam, which is like sort of an anniversary series of Gundam, which sort of just does a bunch of references to previous entries and like, pretty much a love letter to the entire franchise. This is similar to that. And they came out around the same time as well. Yeah, this is Moogle, and it's teaching us about saving and stuff. It's great. Alright, time for some upward mobility. Just following this rat kid, so. Okay, come on up, slave. Oh, you're here? You here? Kupo, still skin. Why that get up? You leaving, Kupo? Yeah, and this time I might be away for a long time. I'll miss you, Kupo. Now don't you worry, I'll write. Okay, Kupo. Well, I'm off, take care. Oh, and say hi to Mosh in the castle for me. Stiltskin. That a friend of yours? Yes, Kupo, a very special one, Kupo. But yeah, he's gonna like show up in like letters that you get to like. Mognet is a huge quest pretty much, and Stiltskin appears in it a few times. He also appears in the game. Mognet is this huge quest. I do try to get all of the letters, but I may miss some. This isn't 100% playthrough, it doesn't really matter. I might go over it later on, like in like an extras part. I definitely plan on doing some of the extra stuff. But yeah, that's just that. The roofs. And we're gonna sneak into the. Come on, get over here. Let me guess, you're afraid of heights, aren't you? It's okay, just pretend you're on the ground. Poor Vivi. Come on already, we're running out of time. Yeah, I tried to go back here, but I can't. I think you can get your cards there if you just don't go ahead. If I'm not mistaken. Guess it fell. No point in worrying about that now. You can get a few items here. I think it's just money though. Gil. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I don't even know your name. Obviously I've already said it, but this is Vivi. He's the best. And a funny name. This guy's name is Buck. Make a quick detour, we can get some more money. I think that's the last of them? No, there's definitely one more, I think. Yeah, this one. 92. Let's continue on. This first part will be quite long, but the rest of it will be like somewhere between 20 and 40 minutes each, depending on. I'm very excited to start uploading these. I really love this game so much, and I'm excited to talk about it for like ages. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long ago. Our heroine, Princess Cornelia, is torn from her lover, Marcus. He attempts to flee the castle only to be captured by her father, King Leo. When our story begins, Marcus, having heard of this, crosses swords with the king. Now, your royal majesty, Queen Bran, your highness, Princess Garnet, noble ladies and lords, and the rooftop viewers, Tantus proudly presents I Want to Be Your Canary. Now this sort of play, I guess, kind of has a lot of parallels to the story itself of the game, kind of. I won't go into that until like much later. I guess technically spoilers. I don't know. Yeah. It's interesting. We shall back you. Pray, receive thy swords. Oh, I'm not reading this. Sorry, it's too fast. This text moves automatically. I can't read it that fast. But yeah, it's a very good, like, this is a cool moment. I like this play moment. yeah. You don't have like fake battles as well. There's rumors of like a Final Fantasy IX remake. I'm not sure what they do with that. If they do make it, I do hope it's like an actual remake and not like a I don't know what, like Final Fantasy VII remake is sort of not even a remake. It goes over the same beats, but definitely like sort of like a thematic sequel more than an actual remake. So I hope this game actually does like just tries to be one-to-one. I'm not sure. I have mixed opinions on remakes. Some of them I like, some of them I don't like. But anyway, in this battle you pretty much do like fake attacks. They do 0 damage, but you do have to actually attack these guys. Like spam attacks. The beginning of this game is just perfect to me. It's like so full of creativity and like it really gets you psyched up for like the entire story. Like, the characters are pretty much immediately likable, except for one who I found annoying at first, but then I like grew to like him a lot. All of the characters are amazing except for one which I feel like was very underutilized, and if you've played this game before you know who I'm talking about, but we'll get to that later. Oh yeah, and this track's really good. This soundtrack's awesome. Yeah, we get this cool minigame as well that is iconic. It's great. It's really good. I'm bad at singing though. Yeah, you have to press buttons a bunch, and if you do it perfectly enough you get like a huge reward for it. I don't think I get it though. I think I just like try it twice and then move on. Which is unfortunate, but it's fine. I think it's like 10,000 gold or something. Gil or something. It's a very iconic minigame. Especially the text level. Yeah, this is the last PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy game, and for a lot of people this is like the last good one. I don't agree with that, but it's worth mentioning, because I feel like Final Fantasy X like shows like a shift in how Final Fantasy games are, say, at least until At least until 14, I'd say. Then it goes back to kind of being normal, and then it goes back to being weird with 15, and then it goes back to being normal in 16 again. This is like a lot of people's favourite. And honestly, if the series ended here, I'd be pretty happy with that. But of course I'd be like missing out on some of my favorite games in the series as well, so maybe not. Yeah, it marks the end of an era. It's a celebration of the entire series, and it sort of feels like the end of a lot of things, really. Sakaguchi obviously not working on Final Fantasy after this, at least not in any like major way, is a big deal. Yeah, I decided not to do this fight in there. It's interesting. I don't have the proper words to describe what I want to say. Finished changing the Dane? Yeah, but this helmet kind of smells. What are you talking about? My helmet's something. My armor's too big. My back's real itchy. The boots are wet. Gloves all slimy. This cookie gum's in my... Okay, I get the picture. You'll have the package, right? Don't worry, I won't screw up. Alright, first I'll go pour some sleep potion in. Ugh, I gotta learn how to read faster. Hey, sleeping soundly. Running to recon. The royal seat should be right above these stairs. Got it. Uh-oh, the scene where Marcus sneaks into Cornelia's chamber is passing. Alright, so yeah, pretty much they're trying to do this as fast as possible. I also tried to look for a secret in here, which isn't there. Hurry. Door is dressed fine. Would you please let me pass? Let's see. There's something on my face? Oh no, you see, I just thought maybe you were the one I've been waiting for. Excuse me? Waiting for? Yes, I dreamt of a meeting here. Oof. Then I shall take my leave of you. Just a sec. Haven't we met before? No, I don't know you. Maybe you're right. Never let someone as pretty as you get away. Hey, you wouldn't... Hey, what's going on, Zidane? I must go. What the heck was that? Get up, Blank, that was Princess Garnet. Are you serious? These weirdos. They're weird jester characters. They have a cool, like, musical theme, but it's they're kind of like weird underlings of one of the villains, I guess. I'm going to go over the plan for this series, since this game is obviously quite long and it's longer than anything else I've done so far. After each disc, I will do a new sort of playthrough in between the discs, and then I'll alternate daily between those two series. But they'll be really short, they won't get in the way of this main. That's my plan, really. Except for disc 3 to 4. In the middle of disc 3 and 4 is not really that big of a deal because disc 4 is super short. Yeah. As we can see here, the queen is sort of not great, but she's an awful person. Doesn't really care about child. And also, this is another one of our main characters, Steiner. I didn't like him at first. I thought it was super annoying, but he's really one of my favorite characters in the game now. He's got a really cool arc. Yeah. Knights of Pluto, assemble. Huh? Where is everybody? Captain, sir. All present and accounted for, sir. What are you talking about? There's only 2 of you. Where are the other 6? Why, you useless good-for-nothings? I'll bring all these. Get dressed and go find Princess Garnet. He's a bit of a lame knight. Yeah, there's something you can do later that involves, like, if you can find all the Knights of Pluto before yeah, there's like something you can do where you can, like, you have to, like, tell someone all the names of the Knights of Pluto and you get some special item. I don't know if I found all of them. This one's also very annoying. You have to sort of, like, be weird with it, or else you won't get them. See all the chefs here. The head chef. That's all that's here. There's nothing else in that room. I think I just one more try and then I give up or something, or maybe I do get it. Oh, I almost got it there, and I didn't. There's one of them. Still fail at it. You're sort of meant to, like, lure it and then wait and then do that sort of, and I got it. It's a bit finicky, it's alright. I'm also, at the beginning of this series, I sort of struggle with the movement, but it's fine. I think this, you can't see it at this point in the game, but I think that library has like a secret boss later on. I will be doing that one. Yeah, I think it's in here somewhere, but unfortunately you can't do it. Got 3, there's 3 left. Another one, so we have 2 left. we got one more left. And if you'll notice, we actually did talk to 6 already, but this is the 7th one. And obviously the one that isn't named is suspicious. And it's blocking off the other tower. I wonder why. Okay, we've seen all 6. And an imposter. It's weird hearing this soundtrack without hearing the clanking of the armor. Silly. Wait, over there. It's Princess Garnet. Being hounded by brigands. Fear not, Princess, your might is coming. It's an awesome cutscene. I love this cutscene so much. Yeah, it's awesome. I think we also hear the first, like, motif of one of the vocal track of this game in that cutscene. It's really good. We've got this like short little like run around the the ship. We've got this like weird southern accent girl. She probably had like an Osakan accent or something in the Japanese version. I'm not sure. Lisa Dane, did you see the way she hit me? Cowgirl's wilder than a bucking bronco. Let me talk to her, Ruby. Again, partner? You hear what I was saying? Ruby, we'll talk later. Oof. Well, it looks like you've finally made up your mind. Do you work on this fifth ship? So she figured it out, huh? As you've no doubt suspected, the truth is that I am actually Princess Garnet Till Alexandros, heir to the throne. I have a favour I wish to ask of you. I wish to be kidnapped right away. I mean... Princess, where are you? Please, they've come for me. So that's what's going on. Alright, leave it to me. Thank you, you have my gratitude. Alright then, your highness. I'll hereby do my best to kidnap you. What are you two doing? Come on, this way. Don't worry, princess. That's my friend. Oops. Sorry, you started me. Well, with a face like this. That's why it's difficult to do these things, like, be recorded. I just, like, remind myself to give myself more time to read it, like, out loud. But yeah, he's kind of annoying in the beginning, but trust me, he gets better. Hey Cena, this is dead end. Thought this might happen. Open. Says me. Oh, I set up an escape hatch. Come on, jump inside. Princess must be down there. I'll go first, sir. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Captain, sir, I'm stuck, sir. Blast it. Obviously, that's blank. Oh, you're pretty athletic, Princess. I think I'm falling for you. Nothing. I've been training all day to a long time to escape. Oh. Yeah. It's too fast. Yeah, we're actually nearing the end of this still prolonged section. But first, we do need to do a few more fights. Right. I think stealing from Steiner here is not really recommended because it just steals all of his items he's regularly wearing, and you get him as a party member. And I think if you, like check his items after stealing everything from him, I think you just, you know, like he has nothing on him, and you just put him back on. At least that's how I remember it. Could be wrong. Yeah, there's really no point to steal from this guy. There's a few spells that are like pretty cool. That sort of blows up in his face, I guess. Final Fantasy IX is actually one of the first Final Fantasy games I played, so I was actually pretty surprised that Oglops are just like an original thing for this game. I don't think they've really appeared in the previous entries. Okay, we're back to the play. But yeah, this play section is really interesting. Obviously, it's not like directly one-to-one with the actual story. It's just a few moments sort of relate back to it. Obviously, no one betrays anyone in this game. And obviously no one dies or anything like that. But yeah, they're sort of just like improvising here. I love Steiner's sort of like confused like posture. Weird. I like that he just thinks it's real. It's great. Yeah, I just love his reaction. He's totally convinced this is just real. So he accidentally becomes like a really good actor. I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, obviously that doesn't happen in the story. I hate this character so much. He's an interesting villain. Wow, what a show. Yeah, it's so sad. Glad we climbed all the way over here. Uh-oh. Yep, Vivi's going through some rough stuff again. He's awesome. Then come any closer. Ow, that's hot. Dane, it's time. Mrs. Garnet, let's get you out of here. What's going on? Oh no, don't follow me anymore. Captain, sir, we await your orders, sir. Well, Princess, I'm afraid I cannot comply. Stubborn as always, aren't. Come on, Princess, ditch Sir Rustin. Princess, wait. Hey kid, are you okay? Yeah, I just tripped, that's all. Princess, I cannot allow you to go. We have our second fight with Steiner. This time it's not scripted, kind of. This is me trying to figure out how to use magic on multiple targets. I completely forgot how to do it, because honestly it hasn't. Yeah, it's just L1, I believe. Just press it once, just tap it once, you don't have to hold it down. I did hold it down for a while, like an idiot, but yeah. We also have Garnet in our party. She is a white mage, and she pretty much is healing stuff. And she does more stuff later, but we can't really do anything right now. We can also summon. She has summons. Only a flesh one. Stabilizer's configured. Good. Engine room is ready. Is good to go. Moving out. Roger that. Yeah, we're on to our last battle of the prologue. And it's against Dino again. Technically there's 3 battles against Dino and also a bomb behind him. They do that like sort of pantomime thing where he doesn't believe that it's behind. It's weird. Eventually it's going to explode. It's honestly, this beginning of the game, I love it so much. Yeah. Leave it behind you. He's Steiner behind you. I'll not fall for such an old trick. He's such an idiot. Yeah, this is quite like a brutal beginning to the game actually. Like, people definitely died with like Queen Braun like sort of attacking like there's no tomorrow. And that's it. We are done with the prologue pretty much, aside from this last cutscene. The FMVs in this game are amazing. Gonna crash. Can't wait to explore this next area, it's so beautiful, honestly. Every area in this game is kind of beautiful actually. Well, some of them are kind of gross looking, but yeah. I'm so excited. Darn it. Never imagined you would do such a thing. Perhaps you're not such a helpless girl anymore. Zorn. Born. The little experiment's ready? Yes, Your Majesty, it's combat ready. Easily terminate Princess Garnet it can. I need her alive. Bring her back at once.